Good morning, everybody. We are about to hear that bell ring in just a minute or so. I hope everybody out there is ready for the market to open today because, man, SPY is actually starting to break down below support to open the day once again. Meta is actually looking pretty good this morning, too. I'm looking at 343.75. Someone asked me in Discord. Got some meta levels going on, though. Yeah, 343.75 was insane yesterday. I mean, there was like 1, 2, 3, 4 bounces off that level. Man, that was a pretty big one. And then I'm really watching it down to 340 after that. There is some slight support at like 340.240, 340.250, I guess you could say. But the main stuff is all the way down around 340. And I'll be waiting for Meta to break down below there. Excuse me, guys. Gotta get the first minute out of here. But that SPY is actually looking pretty rough, though, on open. Really, I mean, with the fact that it's opening and making an, below the low of yesterday, which is pretty rough, honestly. The way that it's moving down under that level is pretty bad. I'm gonna keep my eyes on 468. If we can break under there right now, that could be a good continuation. And don't forget, Apple is one of the big players pushing the market down this morning. But Apple's actually coming back a little bit here at open. So maybe we'll see the SPY pop back up slightly or something. But Apple is, coming back a little bit. I will say, though, it's still down a lot overall. Even if Apple comes back and, let's say, touches 184 and then just trends around like 183.50 or something, that's still lower than yesterday. So keep that in mind. If it rejects, that is, it'll still be pretty much at the lows or lower than yesterday. It would have to have a pretty significant pop to really have a nice breakout or something along those lines. Let's check the watch list. First things first, Intel leading the way down today. Uh-oh. That's not looking good. What about the upside? We got Peloton. Nice one. Oxy on the list. I'm glad to see that one. Where's Zom? Oh, Zom's on there. It's actually up like 1%. There we go. Oil. Yes, sir, Zom. Hey. Love to see it. Come on, Zom. Keep going up. 104.50. We're almost to our 105 target for the first cut, guys. Looking good. Man, everyone who hung with the oil play, you deserve a round of applause. Seriously. You really do, because the play is, it might still be negative, even though it's running up the way it is. Yeah, it's still negative, actually. So we're going to need Zom to pop off a little bit more here for us, I'd say. Looking great, though, so far. Honestly. My Thinkorswim's actually lagging a little bit today. Being a little bit weird. You're kidding. Yeah, the option is up very significantly from where I got it, but looking it was just so down in the dumps though. Weird. No volume on it today though. Come on, let's see 105 over the next couple days. That would be beautiful. Good job to everyone who stuck with this play though, seriously. I know it was a tough one, guys. I understand, you know, we had to hold through some volatility on ZOM. I'm sure a couple people got stopped out, but you know, I kept trying to explain we were watching that 100 support, 100 support, 100 support. And there we go. Right back up off that support, looking good. It did dip for a few days, but you know, that's stocks, guys. You know, stocks are gonna dip a little bit, and you got to be prepared for those options to dip too. That's why not going in too heavy is very important, so that you can hold through maybe some bigger swings, you know, some larger volatility moves. My Thinkorswim is slow too. Ant said Nvidia's a rocket. Jason said, and then and then said never mind. Yeah, it really was a rocket though at first. I see exactly what you're saying there. I see exactly what you're saying. Wow. SPY popped up slightly today. Let's go. Wow, it's up 70 cents, guys. Who would have thought? Who could believe it? It's running back up into resistance from yesterday. Wow. Let's see if it can maybe hit off of one of these resistance levels and then move back down. Let's see, like 469.20. I'll have that on watch. I'll also be watching 469.80. Right around 470. I think that could be a bigger area if we do get there. Hopefully it doesn't even get there, though, and it just kind of dumps off. But I don't know. Apple's starting to move back. Maybe we'll get some Microsoft's coming back. Are we getting some positive volatility up? Holy fuck, Amazon. Guys, what in the world is going on with this one right now? Wow. It's taking forever for GTA 6. Yeah, it is. Let's see TTWO. GTA 6 is going to take a while to come out, but TTWO's been doing pretty great. Ever since the announcement, this thing's just been popping off. The announcement for the trailer, I think, was back on like November 8th, or it was right around that earnings day. And then they ended up popping off, but I know it was somewhere around November because they announced it there and they said the trailer will be in December. And then they came out with the trailer. I can't wait for it to come out. I was playing GTA 5 on the TV about a month ago when my baby was born, but our little girl's officially 1 month old. Pretty cool. She's getting old, guys. No, I'm kidding. She's doing good, though. Show you a little picture over here. Here we go. There she is. Next to her 1 month old blanket. It's pretty cool whenever, as she gets older, you put her next to this for the pictures. It's pretty sick. She's looking good, though. She's been, a handful, but pretty good. Not too bad. No big problems or nothing like that yet, so that's good. Knocking on the wood. I normally don't knock on wood because I don't believe in that crap, but I guess I have to today. All right, got to bring up that watch list. Peloton to the upside, 5% to the upside today. That is a pretty wild move. I'll be honest, a lot of stocks right now just aren't really getting the breakouts, but hey, Citigroup is. Look at Citigroup. Bank of America again. What about JP Morgan? Yeah, JP Morgan popping off. I'll always say it in that weird way. 54.40 here, looking good with Citi. If we could break right around here, man, it's looking great this morning. These banks like Citigroup have been really popping off, making new highs of the year. I mean, look at the pop on Citigroup here. I mean, this is... Holy fuck. I feel like Ed Basemaster in that video, he's like, would you look at it? It's like, wow, Citigroup, 42% since the bottom from November. I mean, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And you know what kind of kicked that off, guys? Guess what else started falling in November? The US 10Y. As soon as those yields start falling down, what do those banks do? Kabam, right to the upside. Yields are huge for banks. Huge, huge, huge. Because they'll dictate the lending pressure and just how much lending's going on. They'll dictate, you know, how much mortgages are being taken, how many loans are going to be taken out. It'll dictate a lot of crap like that. So that is very, very good to see, though, that the banks are doing so well right now. I'm actually really happy for that. I'm a little worried short-term US 10Y is going to be popping back up slightly. It looks like it's trying to come back a little bit here, back above 4% or so, but just going to keep our eyes on it for now. I'm a little bit mixed on it right now. I was pretty bearish on it off of 5%, but now that we're down here, I'm very conflicted. I feel like it should go lower, but I feel like for the next month or so, it might start to go sideways and then go lower. Like maybe, for example, you know, even have a slight pop up into like the 4.25 percentage point area, and then maybe start to dip back down a little bit. You know, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Kind of like with the overall market right now. Like, we could break out and break the double top, right? And I think we can, but it might just take a little bit of consolidation first before that big break truly starts to come in. And that's what we're looking for here on the daily with the SPY, is we're looking for that consolidation. And we've been seeing it a lot lately. Now we have to be careful that the SPY is going to chop a little bit around here. Look at the last time SPY was in these levels. It was extremely choppy. I mean, for like 3 months straight, the SPY did nothing but chop. I've been warning about this time and time and time again lately, and I'm sure a lot of the bulls out there are getting annoyed, but I mean, guys, it's, you know, it's good knowledge to have. You know, the market goes up and it goes down. It has slight downtrends sometimes, and we're in that slight downtrend right now. I'm not sure if it's going to turn into a super long-term downtrend or not. I would doubt it, given the cuts next year. Maybe the market will surprise me, but, you know, I could see maybe a short-term downtrend right here, short-term, maybe some chop, and then we'll get that nice momentum coming in after a couple months or something. But for now, I'm extremely worried about that market. Continuing to see so many stocks break lower. Meta, still keep your eyes on this one today. Right around like 343.75. Then I'm watching 340 under there. 342 and 342.40 are also huge, huge levels. So there's a couple levels I'm circling, all three of them here on the chart, so you guys can see them all. But it's pretty much all these nice support lines at the bottom. I know 340 is going to be really big on Meta. Oh, I don't even have it open on Bookmap. Damn. Let me get it open. I'm sure 340 has a ton of buyers at it on there. Has to. All right. How is ZOM looking again? All right. Not bad. What about CVX? All right. Hey, nice. How is crude oil itself? I'm curious. Yeah, let's go. That's awesome. Hulk smashed the like, Xbox said. I know, right? Yeah, Nathan. Yeah, guys, give the channel a like. It really does help us out, seriously, whenever you guys like it up. I really appreciate that nice comment. I hope I say your name right. Nahum. I know Maldonado Jr. though, so I'll just say that. But thank you, Maldonado. I appreciate you. Man, really appreciate everybody joining up. That market's getting fun out there. Starting to come back up a little bit here at open today. It's going to be tough to trade. I'm really just going to watch meta for that breakdown. Not bad. How's S-Bucks? My girlfriend's been pissed. I had her buy Starbucks in her IRA, and it's done nothing but go down. And she's like, she's looking at everything else. Like, she looks at silver, she looks at Zoom, she looks at all of them, and she goes, damn, I'm doing so good. And then she looks at Starbucks, and she's like, but this one pisses me off. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's funny because it reminds me of some like the newer traders in here, you know. She's like, this one sucks. And I'm like, yeah, I know, babe. I know it sucks, but we just gotta hold this one for a couple years, and you just gotta keep buying it. And it'll, you know, we know Starbucks, right? Pretty good company. It'll probably start doing pretty well again soon. I told her to just wait for pumpkin spice next year. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. But she has been a little angry at me with that one. SWK and Starbucks might be. Let's see. Good momentum plays. Oh, Stanley. Black & Decker. Wow. Wow. Look at this stock. That was one hell of a dip this stock had. Dang. Stanley Black & Decker got annihilated. I don't know why this stock got hit so hard. You know, like you go look at Home Depot or something, at least it's not down like that much. Like, wow. Or maybe it is. Well, no, it's not even close. Huh. My Zom 216 24 calls are now in the profit. Nice. Very nice, my views. Very, very good. Mine are getting there. They're getting there. I've entered and exited such a few times that it's all over the place. Meet Kevin ETF. PP still makes me laugh. He has his own ETF. It's called PP. The Meet Kevin Pricing Power ETF. Yeah. I'll be real with you guys. I don't follow Meet Kevin or anybody like that anymore, that is. But I used to. Meet Kevin. That guy used to be pretty funny. Once he got the purple hair, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I turned him off. I'm being dead serious too. Like the day he got that hair and then he said he was like running for Congress or something, I was like, are you serious? I was like, man, something's wrong here. Good guy. I mean, I'd say he's very nice. Probably pretty good to learn from, too. Just, I don't know. I'll tell you what. He's not as bad as Graham Stephan. Graham Stephan just irks me to high hell. I don't know about you guys, but man, that guy, man, he just irks the crap out of me. I mean, I love his mindset. I love his mindset. I love his 4GT. I think that what he does, helping people with finances and stuff, is awesome. So, you know, kudos to you, Graham. There's just something about him that, like, irks me, man. Like, his voice or his face or something. I don't know what it is, but it just, something's just off-putting about it. I can't explain it. But I can't watch him either. Maybe it's just his attitude. You know what? I think it's just his attitude that really gets me. I think he just has a piss-poor attitude. But I think he's a good guy to learn from, though. Great mindset. Great dude to learn from. Just, I don't know, seems a little bit off on the attitude. It's easy to say that, though, from the outside. Have you seen Calm and what happens today after earnings? No, I don't. You know, I don't really look at Calm too much, or Cal-Maine Foods. It is a stock that, wow, there was a big money play on it. Wow, look at that. Back on December 13th. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's been all right for that big money play. Pretty good for the next following couple days, but getting about done now. Cal-Maine Foods, interesting with their earnings, though, coming right back up. They fell down or coming right back. I was looking at it last night, and Cal-Maine, ConAgra, those two are like the two, I think, food brands that I was like looking at. Let me look up ConAgra's products just so you guys can see. They make like Banquet and Slim Jim and Healthy Choice, sunflower seeds, Marie Callender. That's what ConAgra makes. But yeah, I was looking at both of these like food stocks. Little interested in them. They're my favorite stocks of the week. I know Micah was looking at like Walgreens, but really there's like just nothing to look at this week. But I don't know. Calm is just one of those stocks that I would say is more like one of those safe havens. Like you would just want to buy it and hold it for the long term. Not that it's going to go up 100% of the time, but if you average in, it looks like you're, you're getting in at pretty good prices most of the time. So one of those safe haven consumer staples type stocks. Kind of like Kraft. You know, I really like Kraft for that too. And Kraft is the same exact way. Another food / safe haven type stock. Went back up, sadly. Also checking ConAgra, yeah. What support you looking at with Apple? Yeah, so Apple actually broke below the main support I was watching this morning. I was actually watching like the low of yesterday, right around like 183.50. I was really waiting for 184 to break over the past couple days, and it tried yesterday and just kept bouncing at that 183.50 spot. So today we're falling under there, and hey, you just got to use the low of days support now. Like right around like 181.60, 181.62, somewhere very close to there. Now, if we go ahead and we zoom out on like an hourly with Apple, there was big support here around 182, so we blasted through that. I would say the next major area is 180. Honestly, I would say 180 would be the next big spot to look for on the chart. There's some minor support like right here where we are, like 182. But I really think 180 is gonna come into play soon, just given the terrible momentum that we're seeing out there. Yeah, I do like Apple quite a bit. Nam said, what do you think about Enphase to the downside? ENPH. Not a bad one. Honestly, I like this support. I think it looks pretty good down. Yeah. It's getting down to an area where it's actually starting to fill this gap on the daily. So if it ends up filling this gap down to like 108.50, that would be huge, but not today, just in general. But yeah, I'm definitely liking a lot of these setups down. Enphase is a good one. Sadly, I was liking DraftKings down too the past couple days. Hopefully they can bounce up off this little trend line we got. Come on, DraftKings, surprise us a little bit, please. Strong positive correlation to SPY. Oh, shit. That's pretty crazy. The DraftKings has it that high. Yeah, check out Enphase. It is wild lately. It was on a huge run. Now it's just pulling back like crazy. Definitely a good put opportunity. I can't believe DraftKings is leading my watch list today. That's nuts to say. Zom's starting to fall back down a little bit, though. It was running up earlier at open, but came right back. It's all right. All good on that. Still watching Zom closely. I wish Neo would get a nice pop today. That would be a good move to see. NIO. They're trying, it looks like, but they're going to have to break above 850 again. How's Tessie? Are they moving up? Nice. Tesla's starting to do pretty well back up here. Is it like explosive like the move down yesterday? No. But is it decent? Yeah, it's not bad. Not too bad. Oh, wow. Walgreens slashed their dividend today? Damn. As soon as you said that, I was like, they're going to be red. Yeah, makes sense. That thing is getting crushed. Of course. Slash their dividend. Anytime I've seen a company do that, it's been rough for them. Generally. I've heard of a couple stocks rising whenever dividends got like taken away totally or something. But they were already so bad that it just, like the company might have been down, like let's say like 80%. And then they take dividends away to help with cash flow. And then of course, their stock pops a little bit, you know, off that hype. But doesn't necessarily mean they should have. Let's see, SPY 469.20. Seems like a few stocks are starting to pop back up here today, which might make sense. You know, we have seen a pretty good downtrend in the short term. I would not be surprised if stocks popped up a little bit. The one thing that I would be careful of today is, while we might see stocks pop up a little bit, I wouldn't go too overly bullish into tomorrow quite yet. You know what I mean? There's so much uncertainty still out there. I would be very, very careful doing that. Totally fine, though. You know, keep watching resistance. If we get like a good break right here with SPY around like 469.25, 469.26, I think it could have a pretty good intraday little move here up. But I'm just saying, be careful buying and holding overnight right now. There've been a lot of wild moves. Go ahead and look at it up during the day, maybe, but just be wary of those drops. $469.20. Wow. Book map looks pretty mixed at the moment. Very mixed. That's a pretty good red candle right there on SPY. Starting to reject a little bit. Have to watch it. It's probably going to be really, really choppy around this range right here before it starts to move off of here. We've seen this type of setup quite a bit. Running up into resistance after a big drop like that. Meta's right back in the middle of its range. I'm going to have to turn on the SM bot today because I can't find anything that's moving at the moment. Apple puts on SM bot are looking good, though. Apple is breaking down. Look at that. Holy crap. This is pretty nuts. Look at Apple moving. 180, 141. That's a big drop. Yeah, it's pretty big there. Resistance on SPY coming into play. Mason, who wants to go on a cruise? Man, I'd be down for one. I've never been on one. I bet my girlfriend would love it, though. Nice cruise. Actually sounds like fun. Maybe I'll get that going soon. Stocked up cruise, man. People have been saying that. They've been saying to go to Vegas for a while. Yeah. Man, I'll be real with you, Mason. I hate the water, dude. Like, I cannot stand, like the ocean. Like, man, like, I know that I wouldn't be, like, swimming in it, but I don't know. Just, it freaks me out, Mason. The ocean freaks me out. I do not like to contend with that. Nahum said it might last a while. Maybe after this fear selling would be nice. Yeah. Yeah, it would. Apple, let's see. Support around 181 coming up, it looks like. Got to throw it on the book map. I might just save this one as like the essentials. Let's just open up NVIDIA too. Why not? Sean said Citigroup is melting faces again. For real. Man. It's been pretty rough there. Glad to see that Citigroup's doing good at least. Everything else has been terrible. That is a good point. Those banks have been really, really good lately. There we go. Not gonna lie, Jason, some flights and any kind of small boats pretty far on water get to me. Cruise ship, I trust. Not the air, not the ocean, Jason said. We belong on land. Yeah, you know, I do get pretty freaked out by airplanes as well. Those do freak me out a little bit. Yeah, hey, Apple started pushing back up slightly, and SPY actually broke resistance here, so There we go. It's had a lot of chop right here. Finally broke out. Maybe this will be where we go on a nice little intraday run. That would be pretty cool. Little recovery day today. That would be nice. Maybe up to like 470.50. I would love to see a push up to there at least. Hopefully we don't just chop around now and be nice and slow. I want to see a good break. Come on. Apple looks like it found a little support, so that's good. Maybe as long as Apple can come back. I'd see that price action change a little bit on the SPY. A sailboat way out in the ocean is a no for me. For real, Mason. A sailboat would be nuts. A cruise ship's pretty darn big. It would be tough to take that thing down. Unless, like, China got mad at us and decided to shoot it. Maybe that's the biggest fear with that one. Or, like, pirates or something. But I don't know. Yeah, it's probably pretty safe on the cruise ship, I'd say. Especially with tech nowadays. I mean, you would hope that they could get, like, rescue there pretty quick. Pretty quick. You know, I'm not saying it would be like, bam, the rescue's there, but I don't know. If as long as I wasn't in the cold Arctic water, I'd live for a while on there. That's for sure. Unless the shark didn't get us. Boeing coming right back. Look at that. Had a bad move yesterday, just coming right back up now to support from yesterday, right around 247.50. That was a good area that we broke down below, so now it's coming right back up, which is good to see. Great to see there. How's Zom looking? Yeah, let's go SPY, Mason said. Yeah, hopefully he can keep going back. You know, a nice little recovery here would be very, very nice. Let's get this fucking bread. That would be really nice. Great move by SPY, though. 469.80. I love that area. If we could break there, I think up to 470 to 470.50 could actually be a great way to go here on SPY. Hopefully 470.50 comes into play here. I'm glad that it broke this resistance. That's good to see. I hope that we get a bigger run now back up. That's the big thing here. Be very adaptable, guys. You always have to be adaptable, right? Like, you could be looking for a big drop to the downside, and even if you're looking for that, you still gotta watch, like, the overhead resistance just in case that price action doesn't go your way that day. You might be right in the grand scheme of things. Like, you might think that, hey, the market's gonna be down for the next month, right? But even though you think that, it's probably gonna have, like, however many green days and however many red days within that month, right? It might have 20 red days, 10 green days. Or if we're talking about trading only days, you know, maybe like 15 red days, 5 green days, or 7, you know, etc. Like, there'll be a mix, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting at. It's always good to have that adaptability day by day and be able to, you know, identify like, hey, even though I would have preferred SPY fell down, like, hey, this little intraday break back up is nice. This might be showing a little intraday reversal here. And, you know, there's opportunity in that. On the break here to the upside and for possible run up to recent resistance, like 470 or 470.50. Good opportunities here coming out of this. And I try to explain this in both directions, and I hate it because people get angry, right? whenever people will start to get really, really mad sometimes at the stock market and at, you know, people analyzing the market, because it's like, well, hey, I get it that you want it up, but like, hey, you know, you just got to understand that being adaptable is the way to go, you know, or that you want it down. I'm sorry that you're wanting it down every day, but sometimes, you know, you got to just play that breakout up whenever the market's rising. You know, you got to be able to flip-flop back and forth if you're a trader. Now, if you're just a long-term investor, that's cool. Be long-term all day long. Is all day, because it's just over the long term, everything generally does pretty well if you're picking good companies. But, you know, for day trading, very important to be adaptable. Very, very important. And yes, Mason, I saw it. I was going to make it the title yesterday if no one brought it up today. But yeah, tomorrow, make it the title tomorrow, I mean. But yeah, Mason, 2,000 subs. Let's go, guys. Smash that like and subscribe button if you haven't yet. Looking great. Really, thank you guys so much for 2,000 subs. Love to see that. Cool to see that number coming up there. For live streaming, not too bad. Not too bad. You know, the streams have been doing pretty good lately. Really appreciate you guys. Mike says stocks go up, stocks go down. Exactly. Xbox said you have to learn how and when to pivot. Exactly, Xbox. Gotta learn how to pivot and when to do it correctly. That's a big problem in the market, is that people just cannot pivot. Yeah, watch 470. We're getting really, really close here. That was cool. I learned the two-step. Does that count as a pivot? Doing the two-step, like with the song. Yeah, that's funny. No to the last question. Let's see. A lot of people in high positions is said to appear in the list of their records. Oh, is there a list of a certain person coming out soon? What do you mean by a list of a certain person coming out soon? What do you mean by that? That is very confusing to me. A lot of people in high positions is said to appear in the list of their records. Oh, Epstein documents. I mean, I figured that's what it was, but I didn't see anything about Epstein before you brought it up. But yeah, Epstein could be very interesting. I wonder how that could play out for some people in higher positions. It's said that there's people in high positions on there. I mean, like the Clintons are on there, I think, and I don't know who's all on there. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but Donald Trump even came out a while ago and said that the Clintons will probably have some problems with this coming up. So just be ready for it. Oh, he was trying to be subtle. I see. My bad. I was like, what? Yeah, I don't know who might end up on that list, but that is a pretty insane thing to see with Epstein's Island, I guess, however you say it. Either way, bunch of sickos I'll be real with you. I don't think it'll really affect the market too much unless it's like Jerome Powell comes out as a or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I don't think it'll be affected too much. That would be pretty funny if Biden was on there. That might hit the market a little bit, but I don't know. Unless it was like Biden or Trump, I don't think we'll see too much action with that. But yeah, I saw Prince Andrew was on there. I mean, yeah, I don't know, guys. You know, that stuff is, I'll be real with you. I used to follow a lot of conspiracy stuff back in the day. And I don't know. I got out of it a little bit. I got out of it a little bit. It's been peaceful since I got out of it all. But I will say that situation is very interesting considering the potential powerful people on the list. Manny put something in the memes yesterday, which was funny. It said, if Trump's name was on the list, they would have leaked it already. And that's probably true. They really probably would have, which is hilarious. Trump's name is on there too, Jason said. I mean, is it though? Is it really? I have no idea. You know, I don't know. Yeah, no, it's not a sensitive topic. No, you're good. You're good, Maldonado. You're totally good. Yeah, that's not too sensitive of one. Well, if it's too sensitive for some people, they can leave. You know, I mean, you know what I mean. We're gonna keep the chat nice and light around here and have a decent time. You know, try to take some edge off sometimes with stuff like that. I'm sure there's people from both parties on the list, so if anyone gets offended, well, that's on them. Spy's looking good though. Up above 470 now, which is great. Wow. Nice here. 470, looking beautiful. Yeah, we'll have to see how Trump is on there. I heard Trump has even said stuff, though, about Clinton and stuff about them getting in trouble with the island. So, like, maybe Trump, maybe they were, like, trying to get him in on it back in the day or something, and he, like, declined it, or I have no idea. But I cannot wait to hear all the stories on that. You guys are kind of getting me interested in it now, to be real. Greta deeply offended. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was the perfect time for that.
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare you?
How dare you?
I love that. My favorite. Come on, Boeing. You can bet on who's on the list. Can you really? That's pretty cool. Bookmap on Coinbase, please, Jason said. They said Coin and Mara going up. Let's see it. Wow, they really are. They are really flying here. Watch resistance at like 162 on Coin, but wow, what a good break today. I gotta give it that. Good break. Yeah, you can actually bet. Forgot the site. You know, I actually have an account on a betting website. Let me see if I can get it up here. Let me see. Don't worry, though. We're going to keep Coinbase and Mara and Riot going. I should have Coin open here, I think. Nope. I'll pull it up on Bookmap when it loads. The historical data should just take a couple seconds. But let me see here. On this website, you can do political stuff, which is cool. Like, here's entertainment. You can bet on, like, the Grammys, the Academy. I can bet on Miss America. Now, that's pretty weird. Wow. Yeah, so I can't find that, but I can't find the betting for this. I can only use mybookie.ag because technically you're not supposed to bet in Missouri, but I can only do what I can. 160.20 resistance overhead here. Coinbase, 161 overhead as well. Wow. Only one site does it, I see. Yeah, so here's what coin looks like. Looks like 160 was a good level that it broke through today, though. So that's going to be a huge area here is 160. I know that it doesn't appear that there's any sellers here, but I see this happen all the time where it'll hit back here and then start to trend lower. Even though there's not really a ton of sellers necessarily showing up, pushing it down. They're coming in maybe in the moment, you know, more than having the orders open. Maybe they're going at market orders, you know. But you see those volume dots hitting on the red there. Pretty good. Injecting down slightly. Gotta watch 160 for a break, though. That'll be a nice area on coin for today. Yeah, look at that rejection now. Wow. Dang, Jason, why'd you say to look at it? I ruined it. The second I looked at it, the thing goes down. That sucks. Zom still kind of low on the day. Double bottoming 103.50. Let me grab a quick drink, guys. I gotta get a quick drink real quick. Blow my nose and stuff. Just take care of some things real quick. I'm losing my voice today. Do a little intermission. Been going for about an hour now. Oh, my bad, Jason. I was on Bookmap. I'm sorry. Watch 160, man. Coinbase is huge here. Oh, there's some sellers. Now they came back in at 160. Came back in. So there you go. I had it up, though. My bad. Maybe we missed it. All good. Break it. Break it for us. I'm starting to question this bot update. I'm thinking you guys are pulling our legs. No, man. No. We really are, you know, the update will be out soon, obviously. You know, making sure that everything is 100% perfect is a necessity, Xbox. You know, that's a big necessity, especially, you know, with people playing it with money and stuff. You know, we really want to make sure that it is done up as best as it can be. So I really I like your message, though. Oh, it's on Bovada. Okay. Bovada. I know Bovada. I have an account there. Bovada. I wonder. Let me log in on there real quick. I haven't been on there in a long time. Let me see. Oh, my account got disabled. Oh, shit. It must be because I don't live in the right area or something. That sucks. They disabled my account, man. That's not cool. What? That's dumb. Whoa, what is this? What the? Oh. I went on this stupid website and it started bringing up a slot. I was like, what the? It like brought up a slot machine for me to play. For real. If I had money on there, I could. Don't get me wrong, I've done that before, but it just randomly brought it up. Zom's starting to look rough today, coming down towards its LOD. Not the best to see there for Zom. SPY coming back. How's UVXY? Yeah, just trending around. Nothing too totally nuts yet. I'm still going to hold Zom for a little bit throughout January. I was really looking for 105. We might have to live with 104.50, but I think we could still get a little bit higher than this maybe. Hopefully we see a couple consolidation days and then Zom runs right back up. It'd be nice if SPY could start to fall again. I feel like that downwards pressure on the market was good for Zom. But come on, Neo. Quit just trending here today. MSOS moving up. Nice. The MJ stocks, guys. Tilray. We talked about this one a lot yesterday. Tilray's not moving, but MSOS is. I really like PLNH in the marijuana sector. If you guys are interested in something super cheap, you'll never hear me talk about stocks that are under $1 ever, besides for this industry. Seriously. Unless it's like, you know, I might talk about it if someone asks about it or something, but, you know, like, I'll never own it probably if it's under $1 ever again in my life, besides for PLNH. Planet 13 is the only one I will do. This is like a marijuana superstore. If you guys have ever been to Las Vegas, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I've talked about this stock quite a bit. My average price is like, I don't know, 74 cents or something. Let me look. Oh, it doesn't even... My bad. That's what happened. It doesn't even tell me my actual average price because this used to be PLNHF, like a foreign stock, and then it actually came onto the US market. So that switched things around a little bit for it, but it's very cheap. A little bit of this stock could go a long way if you just buy it and hold it and forget about it. A little bit can go a long, long way. I've watched this stock a lot over the years. I waited for the dip. And I really like it on this one. I think I even traded it up on the uptrend a little bit, but I've never been to the store in Vegas, but I would definitely go. AKA morning bong rips. Oh, I wish, Xbox. I still gotta go do the stuff I talked about. The guys on Wall Street Bets say it's on Bovada. Oh, I already said that. Is 108 realistic on Zom before 2-2? I have a couple of butterflies with 108 in focus for Zom. 108 is a little bit higher than I was thinking. For me being really safe, my views, I was really just watching 105 short term and then 110 after that. But 108 would probably be, I think, the high point that by 2-2 that I think it could get to. Could it go much higher than that? Yes, but I don't know. We do have quite a few days, but if we get a little dip, I mean, it's just gonna be chop city. So I do like it. I think that's a good play, my views. It's just maybe a little bit too far. Let me go look at what they're looking at the 108 strike on Zom. 108 strike for 2-2. Calls, of course. Yeah, it only has like a 26% chance of being in the money at that point, which means the market's only looking at a 26% chance of Zom hitting that 108 area, which is nice. But one big thing I do see with Zom here, actually, on that 108 strike specifically, is the open interest is actually insanely high on this. Like, what? There was like a lot of money going into these call options last Friday. Wow. On 12/29, guys. See what I can do with this. Like, look at this, guys. Bringing it up right here on the chart for you. This is 12/29 on the far left side of your screen, where all these blue volume dots are. Look at all that volume come into those call options on ZOM last Friday. The big money killed it on that play. Wow. I wish Mike would have called that one as the unusual options. Wow, that's a big one. Obviously, there's big money plays, though, like every day. You can't catch all of them, but that was a pretty cool looking one. It was only around 120,000, I guess, total. What was the total volume that day? Let's see. Yep, 2,000. Okay, that's what I thought. 2,000 on the volume. So only 120K, but still, I mean, that's a pretty big play on some calls like this. And look at how good they are, too. Man. I wonder if they're going to start selling out soon. That's interesting. That is an interesting one there. Yeah, Planet 13 looks pretty sick, Jason. Mike said thoughts on meta here. Meta. Very choppy in this range. I'm not going to play it down. I'm not going to play it down or up until we see these big resistances break. I'd prefer to play it down than up. Like if we break below 340, 350, I'll be watching that for a breakdown. That could be an awesome move. Then I'll be watching out for 342 and then 340. So that's what I'm looking for on that side of things. Intraday, if we break above 346, I think that the stock could go up, but I don't think that it'll be like ripping or, I mean, it could be. It's a pretty big resistance, but you got to be careful of 347 and then 347.50. All right, guys, I got to go take a quick intermission. Be right back. Smash that like. Let's get to 30 likes or else I'm going to send Greta after you.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
It's the Prince of Darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the Prince of Darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the Prince of Darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the Prince of Darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the Prince of Darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the Prince of Darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the Prince of Darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the Prince of Darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the Prince of Darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the Prince of Darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the Prince of Darkness.
of darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the prince of darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the prince of darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the prince of darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the prince of darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the prince of darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the prince of darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the prince of darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the prince of darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the prince of darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the prince of darkness, Antichrist, come get you some. It's the prince of darkness, Antichrist, come get you some.
All right, guys, I am back. Sorry about that. I left that SPY up, though, so that everyone could watch that. It's having some problems around 470. Just having some slight rejections. Come on, SPY, get out of the chop zone. It's been like stuck down here for too long. Carlos said his Google sliding down. The pattern looks like a GOOGL. I'll say this. This is what I would say is sliding off. This is the exact type of message, Carlo. It is sliding off. I could hear the coughing from Oregon. Oh. Yeah, Google looking nuts. Google looking pretty nuts right here. I would say that this definitely looks like it's sliding off to me. If I had to pick like a setup that I could choose as sliding down, this is one of the ones I would pick. So keep your eyes on Google to the downside. Now keep in mind, these don't always go straight down. They usually have a lot of chop involved, like you can tell. But man, I like the play. I like it. Yeah, Jason, isn't Planet 13's website pretty cool, though? PLNH, it's not bad. Let's look it up, guys. Planet 13 website. Why not? Can I get a book map for Mara? Sure, let me load it up. Mara. Coming up. I mean, look at this, guys. This is fucking nuts. Look at this thing. Whoa, look at how big it is. I didn't realize it was this big. They say it's as big as, like, Costco. Holy crap, this thing's huge. They must have filmed this during COVID, though, because everybody has a mask on. They might want to do a refilm. They probably don't look as good now, but... Go over to Tilray. Nothing there. MSOS. MSOS is great, but Tilray and the individual stocks are kind of sucking. That sucks. DraftKings has still done good today, though. Almost 3%. 2.65. Not a bad one. Wells Fargo. Great day for them. Citigroup. Man, these banks just keep on going. They just don't stop. Let's see if Mara came up. There we go, Mara. 25.50 had a lot of sellers stacked up, and it literally just hit on the book map right there. Watch 26 bucks after this. Mara breaking out above a fairly decent level, though. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's see if we can get some positive price action out of this. Looks like there is more sellers overhead than buyers underneath, but we'll have to see if it can just, you know, how the volume comes in at the moment. Hopefully Mara can keep it up. IBM 161. I haven't looked at IBM in a long time. It's been a while. Feels like. Jesus. This stock has done way better than I expected. Look at this thing when you zoom out. I mean, this is one of the more longer-term chop fest setups that I've ever seen. But it looks like it's back on the upper side of things. Like it's coming back up now, which is great. Rather than being on like a huge downtrend, but wow, weird. Jason said, thanks, Tom. No problem. Make sure you guys are smashing that like today. Let's get to 30 likes. We're 4 likes away. 30 would be great. Tomorrow, we're going to go for 40 likes, guys. See if we can get there. That'd be really sick. 40 likes would be perfect. Or more. Hell, 50, 60. Let's talk about that big economic data coming out tomorrow. Gonna be pretty big. Non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate, ISM services PMI. We're gonna have quite a bit. Most of it's before market open, but the services PMI is at 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. Central. But 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm Central Time, so if you guys ever see any weird times on the chart or anything, like right now, you know, on the 1 minute on my chart, it says it's 9:40, but it's 10:40 Eastern, so. I'm sure you guys caught on to that by now, though. Yeah, Boeing, though, that's a pretty bad sell-off going on. From the high of day. It hit 248, coming down pretty hard. Have to watch this consolidation. Please don't fall too much. Don't fall too much on us here, Boeing. Got another drink of water. Xbox said Rivian, R-I-V-N. Yeah, not bad. Right around 20 bucks, actually, which is interesting. Look at the daily chart. Literally, the stock's sitting right around 20. Very, very, very close right now. That'd be sick if it would bounce up here, but I don't have a good feeling for it. Rivian's been rough lately. Been really, really rough. I'll spy at 470 still, yeah. A lot of resistance. Let's look at Boeing. Yeah, trying to come down a little bit. I don't like it when these stocks get in these chop/consolidation zones, or whenever they just get that type of price action. It's just not the best thing to see. But Coinbase might still be going, but Peloton. Well, we need some good movement here. Where are some good runners? Tesla. Hey, Tesla, I'll be honest, guys. Tesla intraday right now does not look too bad to the upside. It's not terrible, especially if you're patient. You just wait for this break here, like 241.50. We're about to do it, maybe. Let's see. Come on, Tesla. This could be awesome. What do you think? Puts at 1950, and they're talking about Rivian. Yeah, I think puts could be pretty good here, but I would love to see $20 hold up as great support, but I would really like to see 1950 break or 1960, and then yeah, get into those puts probably. That would probably be the better shorter term move. For me today, Rivian's probably a no play. Honestly, it's just not my ideal type of intraday setup, but I do actually think to the downside would be a better way than to the upside on this one. Just because to the upside, I don't see it really getting too much movement except for just right back into resistance or something slight, but it might be pretty good still. How's MSOS? Oh my God, still going. Sheesh, guys. Tilray's going down while MSOS pops. That's great. Good job, Tilray. Wow, I see some news here. Tilray expands weed drink selection. Here's what Riff brand has in store. They launched new Riff Boost beverage collection. 2 new ready-to-drink THC and CBG infused drinks. Wow. What the hell is this? Snoop Dogg video blasting Trump. GOP admitting legal weed undercuts drug cartels. What the? I don't know. That's a long article, guys. I don't know if I could read all that. That is like a book on Snoop Dogg talking about weed. What the fuck? I'm not reading that. Boeing, come on. Coming back alive. There we go. There we go. That's nice. I wish Zom would come back alive. That's alright, though, for today. Neo would be nice to give back above 850. Even back to 9 would be pretty cool on Neo, but can't always get it. We have all the way out to June on Neo, so you know, plenty of time. Plenty of time. Wells Fargo, still doing great. Love to see that. Citigroup, not bad either. You know what else isn't bad today is the cruise lines and the airlines. AAL, RCL, not bad. DAL even. Wow, they might even make new high of days, which could be good breakout opportunities. DAL is around resistance at 39.50. If they break, that could be a good move. I'd like to see that happen. Man, Peloton 7% now on the watch list. Coming back down. It was up a lot higher a few minutes ago. I guess 20 to 30 cents is a lot on a $5 stock. Yeah. It's almost 10%, isn't it? Wow. RCL. Okay. Affirm. You know, Affirm has been very iffy the past few days. Be nice to see them come back alive. Look at that daily recovery with the firm, though. I mean, they have blasted up into the holiday season. That is like an insane blast up here. Let's see Coinbase real quick. Man, everything is just consolidating right now. I'll be honest, Boeing looks decent, but besides Boeing, everything else is just down in the dumps. And when I mean down in the dumps, like, it might be doing decent like Citigroup, but I mean, it's just stuck now intraday. Like, there's no good momentum anymore. At least, like, not now. Might be coming soon, hopefully. Eyeing up some good levels to break. The market seems to be slowing up a little, though. SPY's right around high of day. Maybe we could get a breakout here. And SPY could run to 470.50. That would be nice. Let's look at the heat map. I'm very curious what that looks like. All right. Not the best, not the worst. Can we go Tesla calls? You know, Tesla calls are not bad today. I would say compared to most other stocks, they've done very well. Just with us running up into resistance, it's going to be a little hard to play them, but I mean, we're breaking 240. We're holding high. I mean, it's not terrible above resistance here, which was 241.50 and it broke. So you could play a bit of a breakout play if you put your stop loss down below here, but I don't know. It's just so choppy today. I'm going to be real with you guys. I mean, today honestly seems like a day where like taking a bit of a break is not a bad idea. I mean, not a bad idea at all. I would say just be very patient. Wait for, oh wow, like SPY just broke out. New high of day. You know, like I said, maybe play a breakout like this up to like 470.50. Something like that. That'd be nice. Xbox said short term as in a couple weeks or end of February. I meant short term as in like, my bad. I meant short term as in like today. Sorry. Yeah, I meant it as in like a day trade. Sorry. That's kind of what I'm looking for with Rivian to the downside below like 1950 today. Then like a bit of a move back. Spotify doing well today, Chris said. Yeah, really, really well, actually. This is one of the better ones I've seen, up 3%. Is it on my watch list? Did it get taken off? No, it's on there. Okay. It was just mixed in. It's quite a bit up and around like the 3%-ish area today. Wow, Apple's at the bottom of my watch list again. So is Disney. Disney's been rough. I know a lot of you guys out there hate Disney because of their politics and stuff. You know, I'll be real with you guys. I hate the politics too. I'm with you. I hate the politics, but you know what? Just because of the politics, like, they're not just going to be going bankrupt or anything like that. I think they're at a really good price. I think once Iger's plans start going into action, it'll do a lot better. I know he's been in for a little while, but keep in mind, guys, a lot of the movies and stuff have been already agreed upon for years upon years, and they've had a lot of funding going towards them. So, like, you got to keep that in mind with some of these movies. Like, Iger, once I think his plans start getting into action a little bit more, I think this stock will start to recover up from the brinks of the dead. You guys watch and see. I know that it's a political nightmare with them, but just watch out there. Definitely a longer term buy and hold. You almost just got to buy Disney and forget about them. You know, that's really the best way to do it here. Unless you're running the wheel, and then obviously you can't forget about it, but at least you're just running it long term. You know, constantly selling puts and buying, doing cover calls and etc. Yeah. Yeah, I said that in a pretty scary way. It's sucking today, down 1.6%, that's for sure. Pretty rough. Rough stock. But honestly, though, over the past few months, or like 6 months or so, it's been a great buying opportunity on Disney. And I'll continue to look to buy it up as it recovers. A lot of super long-term big money plays on Disney here on this recent dip. Quite a few. All right, going back to SPY real quick. Look at that 1 minute chart. Coming back down a little bit around 470.20. We're now under 470 again. Yeah, definitely a bit of a weird movement here intraday on the SPY. Kind of watching for this one to kind of fall off a little bit. I feel like this 470 area is going to be pretty hard to break above here unless we see like Apple and Microsoft and Tesla all just start breaking out, which Apple's coming back a little bit, which is good. Microsoft is just holding its ground. Tesla is going up a little. I mean, the grounds are not bad. Let's see Amazon. Yeah, they're recovering. They were terrible this morning though, but recovering up now, thank God. Why did Amazon have such a bad move down this morning, guys? I did not even see any news. I don't think I saw any news of them. Let's see. Man, it's weird. They had some bad news with Dyson vacuum batteries, but I don't know. What the fuck? You guys gotta see this. What the fuck is this? This is one of the funniest things I've seen in a while. What in the world is this? Look at this name of this manufacturer on... It says the manufacturer... Gans... Like, what the fuck is that? Guys, what is that? That is one of the funniest manufacturers' names I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, that is... wow, what in the hell is that? That is quite... I have, I was just like, what in the world? That is wild. I mean, it must be something from like China or something, right? I mean, it's gotta be. That's like gotta be something from like China. I mean something like that, right? Like, I have no idea. That's Biden speak. Yeah. Gongxi means company, so guessing the rest of it is just mashed together. Ah, I see. Yeah, like Xiang. I see that all the time in, like, you know, Chinese writing, I think. Don't quote me on that. You know, I'm not perfect, but I've seen that a lot in, like, I think in Chinese writing, or if it's not Chinese writing, it must be something close, or just in their language or something. Very interesting. Wow. I gotta put that into Google real quick just to see what it comes up with, because let's see what it really means. I'm sure it means something decent. It looks wild. Oh shit. It goes, did you mean this? Oh boy. There's 2 things that come up on Google when you type that in. Only 2 results in Google. That's insane. Oh, wow. There we go. Now there's a bunch. Wow. Why did they hide all of them besides one? That was stupid. Thanks a lot, Google, for hiding the good articles. All right, go to QQQ. Starting to come down a little bit here. Intraday, what about SPY? Yeah, still rejecting under 470. This is going to be a tough resistance to get through here. Going to be a very tough resistance to get through. So just be very wary here at 470 today. You know, while I think the market was having a good breakout earlier, I don't necessarily, I'm not necessarily like bullish on it for tomorrow or anything like that, but that was a good intraday break of resistance right there. So just keep your eyes on the lookout. I think 470.50 might be in the cards today for a retest at some point, maybe a little bit higher. So I might see a move up like that, but other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Seriously, it's been an awesome Thursday. Make sure you're here tomorrow. I think the market will be a lot more fun. Today, we had a lot of chop. The market's been pretty choppy so far. Tomorrow, we'll get a little bit more economic data in the morning, and we'll have the market, I think, moving a little bit better overall. So let's go, guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure if you guys have any good profits to post them up in the profits channel. And also, one final thing is the discount code for the monthly discount will be going away soon. So if anyone's interested, make sure to check out the link that I'm throwing in the chat right now. It'll give you, I think, $59 off or $60 off of the current stat modeling monthly subscription. Brings your price down to $90 a month, down from $149, which is the normal price. So that is huge. Let's go, guys. Remember, it's code PROFIT24. PROFIT24. I'm going to throw it in the chat. Thank you guys for being here today and getting us to 30 likes. Appreciate that. And of course, thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers. That's awesome to see. 2,000 subs total. Couldn't have done it without you guys, of course. You guys make this community what it is with talking in the chat, joining every day, liking up the streams. It really, really helps us out. Trust me, these algos on YouTube are hardcore, guys. They are difficult to beat, I swear. Very, very, very hard. But you guys have been helping out a lot. So let's go. And I hope that I've been helping you. So have a great time today. I'll be in the Discord if you guys have any other questions or anything like that. Other than that, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later.